Inclusive design. It's a technique for designing with empathy and designing with individuals across persona spectrums to build solutions which are accessible to a wider range of people than if you don't. On Monday, I sliced my thumb open. I was changing a blade on our lawnmower and I slipped and I sliced it. I had to go to ER and I had to get my thumb sewn up, and in the 3 days since, I have been temporarily disabled. I have been unable to use my dominant hand in a way that I ordinarily would. And it's made me realize quite how many things are designed with either two hands or a dominant hand in mind. And when you have neither of those, how much mismatch there is in the experience of using those things. Whether it's in the kitchen, chopping something up, whether it's in the bathroom, using the taps, whether it's in the garden, using tools, or the thing that really kind of spoke to me was playing Xbox with my kids. And I just couldn't do it. I can't use the left thumbstick. And it was so frustrating. And I was sitting there thinking, I really need the Microsoft Adaptive Controller. And then this morning, I saw an article from Jenny Lay-Flurry, Microsoft's Chief Accessibility Officer, about a group of disabled gamers in the UK who had been collaborating with the British Esports Association to develop a way that they could compete alongside able-bodied gamers in something like a FIFA tournament. And that level of design, that designing with rather than designing for, is so critically important in designing both physical products and software. And in the 5 years that I have been working in the inclusive design and design thinking space, this really is the first time that I have had an injury significant enough that it has led to a mismatch. And it also got me thinking about the way in which I myself adapt to the systems and tools and processes and products that are designed for people that are neurotypical, people that don't have a neurological condition. And I've said before that I have ADHD, and there are so many different constructs that sit as an impediment to me being my best self, that one could say that it really is a disability. And whilst I am able to do some amazing things because of it, the fact that the way that I interact with society and I interact with products and I interact with things, because they are designed with that neurotypical person in mind, I am being excluded. And when you think that roughly 15% of the world's population experience disability at some point, that's something like 1.5 billion people, I think. And that at any one time, there are around 6 billion people who are temporarily disabled. It really does put in stark contrast quite how much opportunity there is in designing in an inclusive way. So, thanks for listening to me, and I will be hopefully back later this week.